Welcome to Christian Nutrition in the City, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales in the City, chronologically. And by we, I mean just me. Welcome to a very special pilot episode. That's right, today I'm reviewing VeggieTales in the City, which, just dropped. I mean, the day I'm recording this is the day it released on Netflix, so talk about a quick turnaround here. But they're in the city, which means that they're no longer in the house, which means there's a possibility that this show is better than in the city. It's possible that's different. It's possible that it could be a more, return to form of what we love and not so much of this preschool little kid show they turned it into. Could it possibly be in New York City? Possible, actually. But I would like to think it's Chicago because that's more appropriate for VeggieTales if you know anything about the history. As I said before, and this might be a little bit optimistic of me, I really do hope this is VeggieTales returning more to form, more focused on maybe parodies or doing Bible stories again. Wouldn't that be fantastic? And less of just another season of In the House, but probably not. Now I am reviewing the whole first episode, but if you've watched any VeggieTales in the House or VeggieTales in the City in this case, then you'll know that each episode's actually two parts, they do one story then another, and then that's one episode. So I'm reviewing it like that. This episode is going to be reviewing the first half, and I will release a second episode to review the second half sometime in the next week. With that in mind, let's review the first half of the first episode of VeggieTales in the City, which is called Burgers for Sale.
There is a great big city where each day begins with exciting new adventures for our veggie friends.
Are they just reusing In the House's theme but with new lyrics? This reminds me of Power Rangers Samurai just reusing the original Mighty Morphin theme. Except for that theme was originally already good.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! The hustle and the bustle's gonna make you smile when you see all of our veggies living city style.
I would be happier to see all of our veggie friends live in deep fried style.
VeggieTales in the City.
A friend of mine described these lyrics as, quote unquote, "Wow, my brain just hurts. They took a song that was kind of catchy and just clumsily shuffled words and made it all sound worse. It makes the singers sound drunk." And I agree with him completely, though I'm sure the singers weren't actually drunk.
Red tomato, salami, mayonnaise. Ha
Bun, patty, topping, sauce, assemble.
There's one more thing I must teach you.
Do tell.
Be polite. If you treat people with respect, they'll keep coming back.
And I've noticed a lot of people who haven't actually watched any VeggieTales on Netflix have said that VeggieTales has lost its moral values, which is of course ignorant. They haven't lost their moral values. The entire show still is teaching lessons to kids. How much it's based on the Bible varies from episode to episode, but it's not some heathen version of VeggieTales either.
One sandwich, please.
Bread, meat, cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise.
Bun, patty, topping, sauce, assemble. Come here, little bud. Oh.
Forget sandwiches. Have an Ica Burger from a new fast food joint.
Isn't Mr. Nezer from the original VeggieTales universe the guy who starts all the businesses? Not Ica Beezer. Ica Beezer seems like a guy who just inherited a lot of money and is now kind of a jerk about it.
And where is this eatery located?
Downtown, where the action is.
Oh boy, now they're gonna move out of the house and into the city.
Once your patrons find out about my tasty burgers, they'll never be back.
I just thought you good burger losers should be aware that tonight is the grand opening of Mondo Burger.
Looks like we just got jobs in the big city.
Wait a second, is the big city in the... It can't be. Are you serious? I feel duped right now. Just look at this. They're still in the house. They seriously just added some more buildings and said that this is no longer VeggieTales in the house, but in the city, as if it was some sort of, new show. What room is this even built in? I mean, I can't believe it, but at the same time, I had a little sneaking suspicion this was gonna happen.
This place is hopping.
Well then, hop to it. There's no time to waste.
Have they even properly trained? I feel like that's a big oversight on Ica Beezer's part.
Hello, welcome to Ica Burger.
I ordered my food 6 minutes ago.
Yeah,
That has to be a health code violation. I mean, they've served literally one customer and they've already broken a health code. This isn't gonna end well.
Next! Now you try. Your priority is to be fast. Go!
Hello, welcome to Ickaburger. May I?
Faster, Larry.
Not quite my tempo.
Welcome to Ickaburger. May I?
Faster!
Not quite my tempo. It's all good. No worries. Here we go.
Welcome to Ickaburger. May I?
No messing around. Hustle. I'm timing you.
Why do you suppose I just hurled a chair at your head, Neiman?
The secret to my success will be great burgers and lightning fast service. Hop to!
You got it, sir. Burger. Burger coming at you. Money next. Burger. Money next.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I mean, Larry's been working there all of 5 minutes and this has happened? Whoo! Man, it could be easier. You might need to just like close down the shop and actually train everybody, you know?
Coming through. I'm taking trays.
I still had a fry left.
You know, I've come to expect a lot more from you. This is quite disappointing.
Ickaburger is working. Now I'll finally get what I've always wanted.
To take over the whole world, McDonald's already kind of beat you to the punch on that one. You need to think of a new business plan to take over the entire world.
So, how are the burgers?
Who cares? I've never felt so rushed. I left because they were so impolite.
That's why you left? What about the fact that someone had their face all over your burger? I mean, I know Bob's a tomato and actually that might make it taste better, but in your universe, that's kind of like cannibalistic. So that's the reason you left though? I mean, come on.
Impolite? Oh, that's like the opposite of polite. Uncool.
It's like a totally cute baby.
Ickabeezer flips his lid when he sees that all of the customers are gone. He then flips his lid again when some old man asks him for ketchup, and he says that, quote unquote, he isn't a ketchup charity. Ickabeezer then decides to don a ridiculously obvious disguise to infiltrate Pa Grape's shop and discover the secret to his success. It kind of reminds me of Undercover Boss, but not really. It's another show I can't think of.
Welcome.
Yes. Hello.
Please tell me you see through this ridiculous disguise, Pa Grape. It's like, this is like watching Superman where he puts on his glasses and they're like, oh, Clark Kent. And it's like, Superman, Clark Kent.
Pa Grape sandwiches are so good, it's like, what's the deli, yo?
I love a wry sense of humor.
Is that guy trying to hook up with that annoying vegetable character? I mean, who else would find her jokes funny and that annoying voice just like okay? Like, there's nothing okay about that Valley Girl voice at all.
Aha! There must be a secret ingredient in the sandwiches. I have to find out what it is.
Now, where have I heard this premise before? And help me out if you know it. A rival business wants to steal the secret formula from another business so that they can become more successful and beat out that business. I just can't think of what it is. It kind of reminds me of Good Burger, and I have used a couple of clips from that movie so far, but it's not that. I mean, Ed did have a secret sauce, and then Kurt from On the Burger won it, but that's not exactly what I'm thinking.
Bread, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese. Come on, secret ingredient. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing. No secret ingredient.
I've got something that will make you hand over that formula. Something you can't resist.
Money. Oh, now I remember. Plankton wants Mr. Krabs' secret formula for the chum bucket. Man, that's a more direct comparison.
That's it, Grape. I need to know the secret ingredient in these sandwiches. Tell me. Tell me!
Ickabeezer? That was you?
Please tell me you're playing dumb, Pa Grape, and you knew the entire time. Just please help me out here.
Ickabeezer, there is no secret ingredient.
Pa Grape then pretty much just tells Ickabeezer that, the best way to keep your customers is to be polite to them, and they will want to come back. Of course, you also need good food at affordable prices too, but I think Ickabeezer kind of has that already. He's just missing the, the kindness. Pa Grape then sings a song about how the hustle and bustle of the big city shouldn't make them rude, but that the veggies should be polite.
From now on, Ickaburger will have the most polite service in town, and I'll try to do better myself.
Same here. I'm sorry, guys.
You might be wondering what Bob did to necessitate an apology to Ickabeezer and to his crew. Well, let me show you the clip we actually skipped over earlier.
Mr. Ickabeezer, everyone is quitting.
What?
I ordered them to unquit, but it didn't work. You better think of something fast.
That's literally all he did. I mean, Bob doesn't seem like he's in one of his bad moods where he says something that he didn't mean. No, this seems pretty much on par for Bob. Not sure if it necessitates an apology actually at all.
Who wants hamburgers?
Unidentified flying burger!
You know what I haven't addressed yet is this new bacon character. He has to be the most unhealthy thing in this entire show, in this entire alternate universe, which kind of counters the whole point of them using veggies in the first place. If you know the backstory of Big Idea, or even if you don't, reread it if you forgot, but the whole idea of veggies was to push, healthy food towards kids. Bacon is not healthy. It does taste delicious though, don't get me wrong. I don't remember this bacon character in my review of the pilot episode of In the House, so I'm guessing he was added somewhere between that pilot episode and In the City. Unless this is his first appearance, but I doubt that. It kind of seems like he's part of the main cast.
Good job, everybody.
It probably helps that your fast food restaurant's playing old-fashioned 50s diner music. And don't tell me I'm the only one who noticed that.
Thank you for coming to Ickaburger. Oh, let me get the door, my good man.
That is it for part 1 of VeggieTales in the City. And yeah, it really wasn't all that different from In the House. They did like this little bit of the whole transition from In the House to In the City, and that was it. It was lame, man. It was terrible. I will say that Larry doesn't seem like he's full retard anymore like he was in the pilot episode of In the House, so that's good. I'm glad they fixed that. I could be wrong. Later in the City episode might prove me wrong, but it seems like that's been fixed. But as I said, aside from the supposed change of scenery, which is just adding more buildings in the background, this is really just In the House Season 5 with a new name. Stay tuned for part 2, aka Night Phony. It should be going up here pretty soon. So, look out for that. And remember that God made you special and he loves you very much. Bye.